Hold on, wait, chill out. You can't do that because you was dating him for a long time.
We were in love. We were in love.
Celina Powell has once again found herself at the center of controversy. This time after a story involving one of the biggest names in hip-hop resurfaced during a live stream conversation. The situation unfolded when Powell's friend, Jordy, joined a discussion with DJ Academics and made a claim that immediately caught the attention of viewers. According to Jordy, Powell had once cheated on a former boyfriend who happened to be working as an assistant for Offset. The allegation quickly turned into a deeper conversation as Jordy explained that the cheating incident allegedly involved Powell sleeping with Offset himself. The claim set the stage for a dramatic retelling of events during the live stream, where the details of the situation were openly discussed. During the conversation, Academics directly addressed Jordy with a blunt question that summarized the controversy. He asked why Powell would choose to sleep with Offset while she was dating someone who worked for him. The moment captured the tone of the live stream, which mixed curiosity with disbelief. Jordy responded by describing the history of Powell's relationship with the man in question. She explained that Powell had been with her boyfriend for approximately 3 years, describing it as a long relationship that lasted a significant amount of time. According to her explanation, the relationship eventually came to an end after the boyfriend cheated on Powell. That betrayal, Jordy implied, changed everything and set the stage for what happened next. As she continued recounting the story, Jordy framed Powell's alleged decision as an act of retaliation. In her words, Powell had reached a point where she felt hurt and betrayed after discovering her boyfriend's infidelity. Jordy suggested that the situation led Powell to react in a way meant to send a message. She explained that after the breakup, Powell's thinking was essentially that if her boyfriend had cheated on her, she would respond by sleeping with his boss. According to Jordy, that was the mindset Powell adopted at the time, turning the situation into what she portrayed as a form of revenge. The conversation took another turn when Jordy shared a theory about the events surrounding the alleged incident. Rather than seeing the situation as something that simply happened in the moment, she speculated that there may have been more going on behind the scenes. Jordy suggested that it was possible Offset had intentionally encouraged Powell's boyfriend to cheat on her. In her view, that alleged setup would have created the perfect justification for Offset to pursue Powell afterward. She described this possibility as something that may have been planned from the beginning, saying she believed the entire situation could have been part of a larger plot. While Jordy admitted that this theory was her own speculation, the idea added another layer of intrigue to the story being shared during the live stream. The suggestion that the events might have been orchestrated made the conversation even more dramatic, especially given the personalities involved. Viewers listening to the discussion were left with a narrative that combined a betrayal, revenge, and suspicion about what might have been happening behind the scenes. Toward the end of her explanation, Jordy made another claim that raised even more eyebrows. She stated that after the situation unfolded, Powell ultimately got her former boyfriend fired from his position, working for Offset. The remark implied that the fallout from the alleged encounter had consequences that extended beyond personal relationships and into the professional sphere. Jordy did not go into extensive detail about how that reportedly happened, but the claim added another dramatic element to the story she was telling. The live stream conversation with Academics quickly became a talking point online, partly because Powell's name has long been associated with high-profile controversies involving well-known celebrities. Her alleged connection to Offset is not something that began recently. In fact, Powell has been involved in public drama related to him for several years, dating back to a time when Offset was still in a relationship with Cardi B. The tension between Powell and Offset first gained widespread attention in 2017. At the time, Powell made claims that sparked major headlines across social media and entertainment news outlets. The situation quickly escalated into a dispute between the two sides. Offset responded by accusing Powell of attempting to extort him. According to his accusation, she allegedly demanded money in exchange for having an abortion. The claim intensified the conflict and drew even more public scrutiny to the situation.